Hi viewers, welcome to SS Bhushan's channel. I am SS Bhushan. In my earlier lesson, that is Grammar 1, we learned about parts of speech. Out of those 8 parts of speech, let us learn today about the first one, that is noun form. What is meant by a noun? A noun is the name of a person, place or thing, etc. So simply it is a naming word. These nouns are classified into 5 types. There are some other grammarians or English teachers who divide these nouns into other ways also. But anyway, the major classification is of 5 types. Out of them, the first one is called proper noun. Proper noun. What is meant by a proper noun? What is meant by a proper noun? The name that is given in specific to a particular person, place or thing. That is called a proper noun. For example, my name is Bhushan. This name belongs to me only. So, this name is not given to any other person. If there is any other person, either in the prefix or in the suffix, there will be some change. But yes, Sesi Bhushan means I am the only person. There may be another Sesi Bhushan, but he may be A Sesi Bhushan or B Sesi Bhushan or C Sesi Bhushan, D Sesi Bhushan or Z Sesi Bhushan. But this Sesi Bhushan, the word or the name that is given only to a particular person, and it is me, it is I. Okay, so this is called proper noun. The name which is given to a particular person or place or a country or anything is called proper noun. Bhushan, Pajanya, it is a proper noun. It is the name of a boy. Tanmay, it is the name of a girl or a boy. India, Asia, the Pacific Ocean, the Pacific. So these are the names given. Paris, Washington, New York. We can't find any other New York or Washington. So these names which have their own identity, those names are called proper nouns. Now coming to common noun. Hope you understood proper noun. Proper noun means simply that name, that person or that name is particularly given only to a particular thing. Particular person or thing, in specific manner. Okay, now coming to common noun. What is meant by common noun? The name given to any person or any place or anything in common is called a common noun. Let us take into example or take into consideration the same one. Bhushan is a man. Bhushan is a teacher. So in this sentence, Bhushan is a teacher. Bhushan is a man. Is a teacher. So in this sentence, Bhushan is called proper noun. Man is called common noun. Teacher is called common noun. Because the word man can be attributed to any other person. Teacher, the word teacher can be attributed to any other person. Attributed means the word teacher can be given to any other person. Pajanya is a boy. Boy can be given to any other person with some other name. Suresh is a boy. Modi is a man. Modi is the Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi is called the proper noun and Prime Minister is called the common noun. Because the word Prime Minister can be given to any other person who holds that designation or who holds that office. So, boy, in the same manner, girl, country, continent. Lata is a girl. Padma is a girl. Country. India is a country. France is a country. The word country can be given to any other geographical land with a particular name. Then with that particular name becomes proper noun. So, country is called a common noun. Next comes continent. Asia is a continent. Europe is a continent. Next one, ocean. The Pacific is an ocean. The Pacific is called proper noun and ocean is called common noun because we say Indian Ocean, Arabian Ocean. So Arabian Sea, this sea or ocean are called common nouns, and this Arabian or Indian or Pacific, they are called proper nouns. Okay. Now coming to the next one, material noun. What is meant by material noun? What is meant by material noun? Anything that can be seen in its physical presence is called material noun. For example, this is a material. This is a pen. This is a shirt. This is a duster or eraser. These are spectacles. So these things are called material nouns because they are with a regular form or shape or substance. They are called material nouns. Pen, paper, cement, iron, water, oil, wood, clay, etc. A material, board, light, door, window. All these are called material nouns. And there are some grammarians or English teachers who divide these material nouns as countable and uncountable. They can be divided as countable and uncountable. Okay. So countable nouns are the nouns that can be counted, and uncountable nouns are the nouns that cannot be counted. For example, the things which I have said or gave as an example just now, pen, pencil, phone, my mobile, camera, window, chair, etc. can be counted. So these things are called countable nouns. Whereas coming to the other one, uncountable nouns. For example, oil can't be counted, material can't be counted, rice can't be counted, sand can't be counted. So these are called uncountable nouns. Can we say that give me a rice? Can we say give me a water? No. But they can be counted in other dimension or in other measurement. We can say that could you please fetch me a glass of water? Could you please give me a liter oil? So in another form or in another dimension, we can ask those things, but we can't actually count them. Clay, it can't be counted. So some grammarians subdivide these material nouns as countable nouns or uncountable nouns. But if you understand that these comes under the heading material noun, that is enough. Okay. Now coming to the next one, abstract noun. What is meant by an abstract noun? The name itself says that, the meaning of abstract itself, that it is something vague, something vague. It is not in a concrete form, it is not in a concrete shape, or the thing which can't be touched, which can't be seen, or which can't be perceived is called an abstract noun. For example, love, death, youth, beauty are called abstract nouns. And knowledge, beauty I have told, fatigue, boredom, enthusiasm, fear, freedom, all these are called abstract nouns. Can we simply say that I can buy 2 kilos of wisdom or 2 kilos of knowledge? We can't buy that. We can't even perceive, we can't even touch, we can't even sense them. I mean, we have to feel, that person wants to feel. So what is meant by an abstract noun means, an abstract noun is the noun form which doesn't have a particular shape or form, and it must be felt by the person itself. Okay. So these are called abstract nouns. Next, coming to the collective noun. Collective noun, the very name itself, collection, something that is said or described in common, in collection. So that is called collective noun. Collective noun. So for example, some soldiers are going, some 100 or 50 soldiers are going. So at that time you have to say that an army of soldiers. In that context you have to say an army of soldiers. Whether that army comprises of 50 or 60, it doesn't matter. But an army of soldiers, that particular word must be used. Army, an army of soldiers. Or in a simply we can say class, a class of students, a class of pupils, a class of students or a class of pupils. In the same manner, a group of students, a group of teachers also can be said. In the same manner, bench, a bench of students. If you want to understand simply, a bench of students. But this word can be used for judges, a bench of judges, a jury of judges, a jury of judges. In the same manner, bunch, a bunch of keys, a bunch of flowers, a bunch of grapes. Next one, a fleet of ship. Here the meaning a fleet of ship means some 10 or 20 ships going to attack a particular country or going on a mission or to bring some cargo or as a matter of fact to transport something. Okay, a fleet of ship. But here fleet actually is used only when we want to say that some 10 or 15 ships go on a particular mission or job. Then only we have to use this word fleet. Next, herd, a herd of cattle, a flock of sheep, a flock of sheep. So in this context we have to use this collective noun. And one more thing which I would like to say, for example, some 5 or 6 ladies go on a particular job or go to some temples or go to some praying centers, or sometimes 5 or 6 ladies go in search of a bride or a bridegroom on an auspicious date, on an auspicious time. Then can we say that a flock of ladies? We shouldn't say. This particular word flock must be used as a collective noun only to sheep, a flock of sheep. So then we have to say a bevy of women, a bevy of women. A bevy of women means here a group of women, a bevy of women. This particular word must be used only in that context. A flock of sheep, a herd of cattle, a fleet of sheep, a class of students, a bunch of keys, a bench of students, a bench of judges, a group of students, a group of teachers, an army of soldiers. Okay? So there are, we must be able to understand these collective nouns and we must be able to identify them also. For example, just I would like to read 2 or 3 sentences in which you can identify these nouns. Just I would like to say, knowledge is power. So in this sentence, what is knowledge? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. What is this knowledge? Knowledge is it a material noun? No. Knowledge is called abstract noun. It is called abstract noun. In the same manner, a swarm of bees. So here bees is called common noun. Okay, here swarm, this is called collective noun. This is called collective noun. This is called collective noun. In the same manner, I bought 2 kilos rice. In this rice is called material noun. Again I have said that it can be said as uncountable noun. Anyway, it is called material noun. So if I say that Srinu is the chief minister of Andhra Pradesh, so this Srinu is called proper noun, and chief minister is called common noun, and AP is called again proper noun, because Andhra Pradesh is the only state. There is no other state like Andhra Pradesh throughout the globe. So proper noun, common noun, and again proper noun. So I expect the viewers to be able to classify this. Please subscribe my channel SS Bhushan. Thank you.
Thanks for watching SS Bhushan channel. Please like, share and subscribe SS Bhushan channel.